I got something to say.
What do you mean you have something to
I got something to say.
say? Say it. What do we say in the beginning?
Hi, Pookie.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
I remembered to do it.
I had it written down.
Oh, yeah, well, then we could talk about it, but I wanted to call you Pookie.
I didn't remember what we said in the beginning.
Hi, Bri.
Hi, Greta.
There it is. Last week we're not handling it. It's been months.
Did you? What did you just say?
Last week on we're not handling it.
Okay.
What
Like,
did you-
ironically?
Yeah.
It's like, it's been a long week.
Specifically, I think the last time we recorded but never posted.
Yeah, we didn't post that.
We recorded before Mother's Day.
We did not put out a set schedule.
Mm-mm. We made no promises.
We said nothing.
We made 0 promises to people.
Including ourselves.
Which I think was the first problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is wild. Feels good.
Yeah.
Like, no time has passed.
Wow.
Time has passed.
We talk every day.
We do.
about-
No time has really passed for us.
No, but we do when we're like leading up to recording. If we have a day scheduled, we kind of stop talking.
We can't
for the
talk.
week. And we don't even like plan it. We just
I think it just
kind
happens.
of either get busy or we just go,
Well,
can't do it.
nope. And it's more just for the sake of if we talk, we won't have much to talk about here.
Yeah. We'd figure it out.
But we're back.
Woo.
Oh, I have to burp. It's back.
We're also shapeshifters.
We are.
You're blonde.
I am.
I chopped my hair off and have different glasses. Yeah.
I love those glasses.
Thank you. Me too.
I buy direct?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Blue light.
I love blue light.
Because I can't. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
My head hurts without them.
No, absolutely. Right now, my glasses hurt me on my nose.
What glasses?
The ones that are in their case at home.
That you're supposed to wear every day? All the time?
Yeah, probably. I don't know where to lead now.
What's been going on?
Back to May.
You got glasses.
What
we can
have
go
we
backwards.
missed? Let's just go back in chronological order backwards. Most recently got glasses. Then I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were talking about it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know how in depth I'll get. Late September, about a month ago actually, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's hypothyroidism, and that, for anybody who doesn't know, is an autoimmune disorder where something triggers an antibody and your immune system attacks your thyroid because it's stupid and it doesn't know what it's doing. My trigger is gluten. Right.
Sometimes you don't know what you're doing.
Well, it's fitting.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just the way you described it.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah. Well, it's like it is. Well, and it sucks though because it's gluten. I freaking love bread and pasta and bagels, and I could only eat breakfast and eggs with toast, and I can't do that anymore because there's no gluten.
Like that's all you liked?
For like breakfast foods, yeah. Like if I ate a breakfast, it was like eggs, dippy eggs, some bacon or sausage, and then toast, or like a breakfast sandwich. I can't get food at Tim Hortons anymore.
I bake, so it's my goal to make a good gluten-free bread.
I'll cry
Specifically a baguette.
I'll cry the day that she hands me of.
I can't promise it'll
gluten-free.
be good though. They'll be testing, so
The
don't cry
thought
at the
behind
first
it.
one.
I'll cry because it's so bad. No.
Yeah, you're like cardboard.
Yeah, cardboard. So that's been an adjustment. Going gluten-free has been really odd. Everybody's been really, like, it's weird to say everybody's been great about it, but like my family's been super, like, my aunt brings me gluten-free snacks.
That's very sweet.
My like parents are hyper aware of the food. They feel kind of bad because I went to a hormone therapist and it was like their gift to me. And so
gave you answers.
They gave me answers, but I also left with a horrifying amount of questions after.
Well, yeah.
And a lot of medication.
Yeah.
But no, overall.
But it's the beginning.
It's the beginning, and it's not too bad, actually. I mean, it's been a month, and to be fair, I do feel a lot different. I can't say better, because I just have weird side effects, but...
Yeah.
But no, that's been fun. My body just doesn't realize that gluten isn't an evil being. It's not an enemy. My body thinks that gluten is an enemy, and I can no longer eat it.
I think, realistically, like, it is, though.
It is. To my body.
In this country. You know what I mean?
Our
People
food quality is
leave,
horrible.
Like, go anywhere else and eat so much food because you're traveling, you're on vacation, and they lose weight.
Yeah, because
like,
it's not processed.
specifically in, like, Europe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bread there.
It's all bread.
So
Think
we
of Italy.
need
Pasta.
European gluten.
We do. I think my body would be okay with that.
Probably. We should
That'd be fun.
test it.
We should. Let's go to
The
Italy.
European.
Just gonna eat a lot of pasta and
Yes.
see what happens.
Bread and cheese.
Oh.
France?
Ooh. Pick it.
I saw a video.
All it?
All of it. I saw a video that was like, don't eat the crepes in Paris by the Eiffel Tower, and I don't know how true it is, but this guy, that's gonna be such a bad mouth noise. I forget how hyper aware it makes me. But this guy was like, don't get a crepe or like any food by the Eiffel Tower because it's like all touristy. But like this guy ran like a cart, and then when he walked past the guy who was eating it on the bench, he like hid it in the sewer, like took bags of food and put it in the sewer to like store it as this guy was finishing his last bite of crepe. And I don't know the truth, but a lot of the comments were like, yeah. So the guy's like, I hate sewer crepe.
I ate a sewer
Nutella crepe. It was in Nutella.
Oh no.
He's like, it tasted fine, but
sewer.
it was in the sewer,
Remnants
I
of
guess.
the sewer. Well, maybe we'll avoid that guy.
We just won't eat at the carts around the Eiffel Tower.
This sounds good. I don't really like crepes anyway.
Okay. Why?
I won't have a proper reason. I think the one time I tried it, it just had... I don't have a proper reason. It's just, I don't... Yeah.
So you can put anything on it.
Yep. I think I had one with like a Nutella situation and it just wasn't for me.
My grandma's best friend, that we call her Aunt, she makes them all the time. And I haven't had them in so long, but I remember them. Too well.
But
and they're so good.
I mean, I do like a good dessert situation. So, I mean, that's fine. I'll try it. You know what? To test the gluten.
Wait.
Hold on. Yes?
Go ahead.
To test the gluten theory. That is it's
just like
American gluten.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll only have crepes
I thought you
Europe.
just meant like to test your gluten intolerance. You'll try a crepe. I was like, I don't think we need to do that. Like, I think that's we're good. We got that.
Know.
That's settled.
We understand that, but no. Yeah, that's... Oh, and my thyroid just doesn't work, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So now I just take meds that...
Unfortunately, that's like normal.
Yeah.
Like normal issue in women.
I keep finding, like, I was diagnosed with it, and I talk to people, like, around me, and they're like, oh, yeah, so-and-so in my family, or my girlfriend has this, or like, oh, I have this. And I'm like...
You're like, oh, that's really fun.
Yeah, and I guess it's just been diagnosed a lot more recently because there's more people searching for it. Before you had to say, like, hey, I need this checked. And that's another conversation about modern American westernized healthcare system.
Yeah.
But,
vote.
Oh, yeah. Vote.
Go vote.
Vote. It is so important to vote.
Do it.
We'll put the one of the links that tell you where to, if you're registered to vote and all that, down below somewhere, anywhere. It's important to go vote. Anyways, I'll get on the soapbox later again if I need to.
She's been on the soapbox kick today.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like word of the day toilet paper. You know, it's like I hear something and I'm like, you know what? it's in my brain. I'm gonna use it. It's like so new and fresh.
Mm-hmm. I like your soapbox days. I think it's fun. But anyway.
Anywho, what was before Hashimoto's? Summer.
Oh. I had a thing in August.
What happened?
At Chloe's trampoline park birthday party.
Oh!
I tried to play. And I took one single step. Literally one. Onto the trampoline. Running to chase Greta. And my ankle popped.
It did.
And it immediately bruised.
Yep.
And I sprained my ankle so bad.
She took a single step onto a trampoline.
One.
I ran.
If she wouldn't have run, it wouldn't have happened. It's Greta's fault entirely. But I had a boot and crutches. And it wasn't a good time. And I've learned that once you're, like, past the age of, like, I'm gonna say, like, 22, if you get injured, you're injured for the rest of your life. Like, I can walk on it, I can use it, it's fine. Like, Anna gave me a bunch of exercises for it.
You need physical therapy.
But when it rains, it hurts. Like, I'm not kidding.
There's a 35% chance it's already raining.
But my ankle.
You just touch it.
I don't need to touch it.
You know.
It hurts. But it got so bruised.
Very quickly.
Like, through my toes, and like as it healed, the bruise went down further into my toes, and it was so awful looking. But I'm confident, like, I tore a ligament because ligament.
Yep.
That thing. Because the guy at urgent care was like, yeah, if you tore that, then you wouldn't be able to, like, you could, like, move your foot or your toes one way, but you wouldn't be able to move them back. And I could barely move my toes. And then sometimes I just have to give them, like, a little nudge back.
Even still?
No.
Oh, thank God. No. Like, it healed itself.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, yeah.
Like, it, like, stretched a ligament.
Yeah.
Kind of like...
Like, if it just went a little bit more. I think that's what that pop was. It wasn't a good time. It hurt so bad. I immediately started sweating.
Yeah, she was, like... She went pale. I mean, like, paler.
Good thing there was a flat.
And she just immediately, she got over to me, she goes, I hurt my foot. I was like, what? She goes, I cannot move my foot.
You said literally how.
I was like, what happened?
And my husband goes, I knew you were going to do that. I said, why didn't you stop me? He goes, I yelled. I said, no, you didn't.
No, you
Did you hear?
No.
No, he didn't yell. He said to himself, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, no, he didn't say a damn
Nobody
word.
warned me. I'm just mad that I paid for it.
That's true. You should have gotten a refund. To be fair.
You can't. You signed the waiver. Because of people like me. I'm fully aware it's my fault.
No, you're not mad at anybody.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just...
Everybody else had a great time.
Yeah.
My son did get sick. from the picnic table with a bag of gross ice on your foot.
It was like syrupy ice.
But it's like Mitchell was also like, it's not, everything's fine. You just twisted it. He was trying to bend it, and she looked like she was gonna pass out the entire freaking time. She's like, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna pass out. I need to stop touching it. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. And Michaela and I are just standing off to the side, like, we're just gonna wait for Mitchell to stop.
I was gonna kick him with my other foot.
And then sprain that one.
If it felt any better than it did as soon as I did it, I was gonna go jump again, though.
No, she absolutely did. She tried to, but then she could barely walk over to the picnic table. She's like, oh, never mind.
To stop at the massage chairs. I was going down. It doesn't help that I pass out
you pass out really
anyways. Easily. Not like... I have POTS.
Yeah.
It's not like I can see, like, blood and... like that stuff, like injury stuff like that. It's not like reactive.
I found with my medication that if I bend my legs for too long and I stand up, I could potentially pass out.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about something else.
The last few months have been great. Yeah, and then what happened? Anything else happened to you? Injure anything?
Do you want to talk about Oliver?
What about him?
His glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to or not.
Yeah, little man. So O had his first eye appointment just this last week, because on his second birthday, right before his second birthday, I was on FaceTime with Bri, and we had a computer. My computer was sitting out, and O was looking at it, and all of a sudden Bri goes, is his eye crossing in? And I said, She goes, has he hit his head?
It's funny now because it's really cute and he's okay. It's really cute.
He's totally fine. I mean, he's super smart. He reads things a mile away. Like, he has something called esotropia.
Good job.
Thank you.
I would never remember that.
No. And it's essentially just like it's not a strong connection of like communication between brain and eye. And so as he's grown up and his sight has developed, as he looks at things and focuses, his one eye kind of drifts inward. And
it's so cute.
It's so stinking cute because he's looking right at you, but also kind of past you.
Looking at you, but he's really bad.
Like he said it's not a lazy eye yet. It can become a lazy eye if not treated, and that's what glasses. The doctor said, ideally, is just going to fix it.
Help it.
But he will have to wear glasses just because he's also farsighted. He's like
he's blind.
Very farsighted.
He's blind.
He's blind. But we saw it right before his second birthday, and I called because he had his like 2-year checkup. We've never seen it before.
It was so sudden.
It was so sudden, and I think it's because that's at that point where maybe his sight developed that to wherever it was, and that's what happened.
He also was just probably getting to the age where, like, obviously, like, he can see and focus on things, but, like, he cared enough to pay attention to the thing at a distance.
Really focusing.
So he was like, oh, Aunt Bri on the computer, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then as I went, huh?
I cannot see?
Because I said, wait, hang on.
And that's why, and I think it's gotten a little worse over time, and that's why I was, like, going through a panic of, why did I wait? Why did I wait? We never saw it before then. And I called as soon as I found out.
And like watching him over time, you can tell it wasn't like neurological. Like he was just generally couldn't focus at a distance.
That's how he explained it. He goes, the doctor said essentially what his brain and eye was saying is that's when it could see, so that's where the eye stayed. So, he's gonna get glasses.
So excited to see them.
I was like gonna try to take pictures of him trying on glasses, but we had a horrible time at the eye doctor. There were a lot of things that led up to a horrible time. It was just very rough on him. It was hot in the room. He didn't
situation.
It was just and he's
people
not
touching him.
Yeah, and he hates that. He hates the dentist. He hates the doctor. He likes going to the doctor because he likes standing. Like he likes the doctor, but as soon as people get close to his face and his eyes, which I guess kind of makes sense.
You probably can't see him coming.
I think and they're just there. Like, I think he's like, and so we ordered his glasses have been ordered, and they're these, like, little tiny blue, they're called Dilly Dallies, and they have the strap, and he's just gonna look so stinking cute. And it's just, I cried about it already, because I'm in my luteal phase, so I'm really emotional right now.
Oh my god, see.
Oh my god. Also, nice hoodie. We'll talk about that.
That's my hoodie.
Yeah. She gave
her
it to
hoodie.
Me. It's mine now.
It was mine.
She didn't
I don't
want
wear that color.
because she doesn't like this. This is a me color.
Anyway,
so he
covered that.
so he didn't do well. And by the time we got to the people to like try glasses on, he was losing it, and the woman felt so bad because she's like, honey, I'm not gonna touch your eyes, I swear. And I was like, he's not gonna believe you.
But they dilated his eyes too.
He dilated, yeah.
And the last time I got my eyes dilated was like last month. I swear to god they were stronger.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. They hurt. My eyes were sore, and I know they're like trying to focus and everything like that, but like my eyes have never felt like that with dilation drops.
Mine always itched.
Yeah.
Like dilation, it always made my eyes itch, but his... And, like, for him, the drops, they put the drops in. But it was when she pulled away, grabbed the second drop. Because the first drop is, like, the anesthetic one. Yeah. The anesthetic.
Like numbing.
Yeah, it's like a numbing. And that's the one that stings, is the numbing one. And so but it was when she turned, he thought he was done. And she came back and put more in, is when he got pissed.
He was like, no, we did it once, I'm good.
Like,
That's
he has a decent pain threshold, as weird as that sounds.
He gets annoyed.
He just gets annoyed. So that was it. That was fun. And then we had to wait for 30 minutes in the waiting room again, which is fine because there were toys and like a jungle gym thing.
But it's still leaving and going back.
And then we had to go back into the same area to which he was just in, to a room that looked identical to the one he was in, to which he was being held down.
And those rooms aren't very happy.
No, they're kind of freaky.
Sterile.
Yep. And I mean,
Good.
we tried to, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing, but we tried to get him to like focus. So they tried to put something on the TV that was in there, and like he did better.
But he was like,
like, I'm done.
Wanna
Crying
go
by the
home.
time we were done. And then he only slept for 30 minutes in the car. And then what else did he do? And then he was fine all day. And then he was just kind of grumpy. Slept like a champ. Then the next day, yesterday, he was alive in the morning.
said I'm recharged.
Mhm. I think his
He
eyes,
just starts
and his eyes were
vibrating?
still dilated.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So-
that sucks.
Yeah. So little man, then he slept for over 2 hours for a nap. Like he had a long day. But every single person at that office said, as soon as he gets his glasses, he's just going to like positively change. And like I already cried about that because I'm like, I don't want my kid to change. Like, don't tell me
He's gonna be the same person. He's just gonna be happier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remind myself that.
Yes.
That right now he's
Not that he's not happy.
he's a very happy
He's just
boy.
gonna realize he can see and not get as frustrated.
Because I think that's his biggest he gets frustrated so easily, and we try to work on now he's getting to the point where he'll get frustrated. He'll go, I'm frustrated. He'll like, continue to be frustrated.
Yeah. You're like, okay, buddy.
But he's trying, and I'm hoping that it will make him feel better.
It will.
And then I told my mom today, and she called me, and she goes, he's gonna be so stinking smart. I was like, he's already smart.
He is smart.
He's gonna be reading a book. He'll be reading chapter books.
Yeah.
I was like, well, Mom. Or I have a fear that it's gonna set him back, but that's just a me thing. It's fine. But yeah, so he's gonna get glasses. Those will be in like 2 weeks. We're really excited.
He's not gonna get set back.
Nope.
And he's gonna look adorable in his glasses.
I know, but I'm never gonna see his naked face. Except for bath time and bedtime.
You'll see his snaky face.
I know. It's a big change.
You should wear your glasses.
No.
I'm gonna tell your son that mommy doesn't like her glasses.
No, please
Wear your
don't.
glasses.
I know, I'm gonna have to.
Yep.
When I first got my glasses, Oliver kept saying, Mama, take glasses off.
Now he's gonna love it.
He hated when I wore them. Now I'm gonna say, buddy, look, we're wearing glasses.
You're gonna have to get bright blue glasses.
I'm gonna have to get bright blue glasses. I need to get new glasses, like from I Buy Direct or something, because my nose piece hurts and they're plastic, so I don't think that they can like.
Mine are plastic.
But like, do you think that they can melt them and widen them a little bit?
You can go to Walmart. They adjust your glasses for free. You can probably ask them.
Yeah. So I gotta get mine adjusted.
But you might just have to like order different. Like the glasses might just have to be bigger.
Order them again.
Because
I'll call my doctor.
did you get your prescription?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's on my fridge.
Is your pupillar distance PD? I think it just says PD.
I have no idea.
But I think that's I could be wrong. But I think that helps with like what size glasses. I'm gonna keep doing this.
The reason why I didn't get any with the actual like nose pieces is because I sometimes would put them
Yeah.
up and they would get stuck in my hair.
Well, my last glasses, the wire ones I had would like stretch so easily, like if I took them off a weird way, or like Silas is jumping on my face or whatever, so that's why I went back to plastic. Because like I got them adjusted so many times, it would last for like 3 days, and I'm like, okay, well, this is annoying.
Yeah.
And then those things would cut into my nose worse than the plastic ones.
Yeah.
Because like the plastic ones leave like a red mark on my nose.
Mine are really narrow, so they're like squeezing. I get really bright red dots right here. I just keep on
Mine are, I think mine are pretty thick in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, mine I would show you if I was wearing them. Anyways.
You drive.
Yep.
Wear your glasses.
I can see when I drive. It's just my computer sometimes. My left eye shakes, I was told. Which I thought I had astigmatism. He said, your left eye shakes when it's focusing. I said, crazy. My son's left eye just goes inward when he's focusing.
So wild.
Crazy.
The eye doctor told me several times while I was there, man, you wouldn't even need glasses if it weren't for your left eye. I said, yeah, but I need glasses for my left. I'm aware. I'm the one that can't see.
Like,
I know how bad my left eye
They're
is.
in my head.
Can't see. That's why I'm here. Gets clearer every time I get new glasses. It's crazy.
Whoa. That's nuts.
He just kept saying it, though. I was like, what do you want from me?
What response are you looking for? I need to start using that.
Yeah.
What response are you looking for?
Because he wasn't even trying to be an asshole. Like, I think he was genuinely amazed at how bad my left
just
eye
your one eye is.
And I'm like, I think my mom's right eye is bad.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I have astigmatism in this one, and kind of in this one, but not enough.
Yeah. What else? What else do we have on the list? I'm trying to think of what else, if anything else big happened over the summer.
We had birthday parties. Those are good.
I went to California.
You did go to California.
I was away from my kid for 6 days.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was bad. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I cried once while I was gone, and then I cried the day we left. And only once when I was gone, but it's because I was in California.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. Yeah, I was with my family. It's...
He didn't ask... Not in a bad way. He didn't ask to talk to you guys once while he was here.
That's good.
And I think that's really good.
It's really good.
Because he was distracted and just doing his own thing.
Because he asked to talk to us with Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
A
He
lot.
was also home.
But he was home. Once he left home, like, he stayed at my parents' house with my mom for a couple of nights and then came here. And I think at that point he wasn't home, so he wasn't, like, waiting for us.
I think he was more upset that Grammy dropped him off.
Yeah. My mom told me, she goes, I got down to that stoplight and I almost turned around and said, what am I doing this for? I'll just take the days off.
If she wanted to keep him, she could have kept him.
And then she goes, who am I doing this for, Pam? Me. Not him. He'll be fine.
Not me.
And she's like, not Hermione. You.
Silas says that all the time. And it's so funny.
that.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Me too. My ribs hurt. What just happened? Was that your knee? When I tell you earlier when I was shaking my head like this. Why were you shaking it? Because you said it was my fault when you like broke your foot.
Oh.
So I shook my head. No, my neck was squeaking each time I shook it, so it felt like it was like fake. It was like squeak, squeak, squeak.
No, I had to adjust because my ankle hurt and then my knee velcroed. That's what it sounds like. My knee doesn't hurt.
I
It
just
just
like
makes
crunch.
that sound.
It just crunches.
It sounds like Velcro separating.
Yeah. My toes are cold and only my toes, and it's really making me uncomfortable. Also,
Do you want a pair of Mitchell's socks?
no, I have socks on.
Do you want a second pair of socks?
No, because it's not
I know.
heat like that. It's blood flow.
Yeah.
Like, it's... I hate
Our
it.
chronic illnesses are very similar.
Just dying.
My toes won't get warm unless I like hold them.
Yeah, mine have to be... Typically, I stuff them under Millie. Because she's by my feet
You
at this
need
time.
other body heat. Like, it's not... Yeah.
Well, that's why Austin's like, yeah, your feet have always been freezing. I was like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. It makes sense why I got
That's so
shingles
crazy.
last year.
Yeah.
Because I friggin' I have an autoimmune disorder. Also, probably why
Shingles
my
is crazy.
child is so fever prone is because it's genetic, and he probably has it.
Yes. Silas turned like gray one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was, and like that's what happened to me the first time. Like I passed out.
Mm-hmm.
My mom told me like my lips turned gray. Like I turned gray, and like seeing him turn gray, I was like, oh, buddy. I was like, that sucks. He was like, I just don't feel good. I was like, oh, you're probably dehydrated then,
buddy.
because
Yeah.
you probably had a day where you didn't drink a lot of water, whatever. But I was like, ooh, this isn't a fun thing to watch.
I don't like
Knowing that it comes from you too, you're like, we'll just ignore it and hope it was a one-time thing for now because you're so young.
That's what I'm kind of going for. Is like, he's just a toddler. He gets fevers. But I also should probably ask his pediatrician to test his thyroid.
Probably. Is it like common in men too? Because I know it's really common in women.
Yeah, it's a lot more common in women. In men, it typically shows as hyperthyroidism. Like, their metabolism just burns so quickly.
Gotcha.
Which kind of makes sense. Like, was chunky up until he started eating... He got off of breast milk, and I think he's...
But he also started running and moving
But
around.
he also started moving. But it's like his metabolism is just constantly burning. Yeah. So, but like with how like that, there was like a 8-day stint after you broke your foot after Chloe's birthday party at the trampoline park where O had a fever for like, very low grade, like, and he was
just
acting
consistent.
fine, but consistent, like a 101.
Yeah.
And the highest I got was like a 102. No, I think it was like a 103 one time. But it never got past that. Medicine always brought it down. And like the doctors, our pediatrician had no idea. They took blood samples, they tested him for everything. Nothing came back. So we went to O'Shea's, and they asked me at that time, is there anybody in your family with an autoimmune disorder? And at the time, it was just my dad. And I was like, well, my dad does, but like my husband and I know. And they're like, I just don't know. It's hard. And
I just don't understand why they didn't like test him for an autoimmune disorder.
Right.
Like, yes, my dad has it. That's still genetic,
It's
just
still
because
genetic.
You didn't have it.
Yeah. And so I don't know. It's like, because he just said he'll be fine, because they said it was like that weird virus that was going around that was like, it would last 10 to 12 days.
Yeah.
And we hit like day 13.
I hate fevers.
I hate fevers. And the thing is, always warm. So now I am not...
But so is Silas, but he doesn't get fevers.
No.
That's the thing. Like, his head's usually warm to the touch, especially around, like, seasonal allergy time, like flu season, cold season, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if he's teething, like, the top of his head is warm, but he never has a fever.
Yeah, and that's always been clammy and, like, hot. Like, the top of his head, but his forehead and cheeks fine. But this time it was straight up face.
Fever.
Was, like, warm. So that was a lot, but he's good now.
We went so off topic.
I know what happened next.
You saw dolphins.
I cried.
In California.
When we were in California, we went to the beach, and I sat on the beach. We were staying in a coastal town, so it was like nice and cool, but it was still no warm. It was so nice. And we were sitting there, Austin and I, and we were just both reading our own books. And I looked out, and I was like, oh my God, there's something jumping out of the water. I was like, Austin, look, there's something jumping out of the water. He goes, what? And I'm like, I don't know. This
You
is my
said, I don't live here.
first time being here.
Go ahead.
So we look, and all of a sudden, full dolphin just out of the water, full body, just jumping majestically through the ocean, and I just started bawling because I was like, I spent my whole life afraid of this, afraid of traveling. I missed out on this for 28 years. It was very dramatic.
I am so shocked that you had never seen the ocean.
Never once. From an airplane going to Florida, but that was
doesn't
it.
count.
Yeah, I've never touched the
You've
ocean.
never been to... Mitchell went to an ocean before you, and that shocks me.
Austin, yeah, I was like, nope, never been here.
Like Myrtle Beach, Virginia Beach,
Never.
Florida.
Nope. Florida.
That's
the first time I ever
crazy.
went to Florida was in 2017 when I got engaged, and we went to Disneyland.
That's crazy to me.
No, never touched the ocean. It was phenomenal. I'll go again. I loved it there.
I hate the beach.
Well, to be fair, I liked the vibe of the town we stayed in. If I ever go back to California, it is going to be to that small little coastal town, and I'm never going anywhere else. I'm going to stay there, and it's going to be the same time of year. We can all go. Cool, cute little motels. I loved it. There was literally nothing else to do but just hang out.
But we have to road trip it.
Okay. That's fine. You know,
I want to get an RV. No. I want to get an RV and just like road trip it so bad.
Oh, yeah. I do that.
Yeah. I don't want to go in a car. If I'm going to road trip it, I'm going to road trip it.
We're going to road trip it. We're going to stay in some, like, RV places.
Yeah.
Just to experience
Like, I want to camp.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to go to campsites.
Mm-hmm.
But I want an RV. Like, I want to be able to poop on a toilet.
Well, yeah.
Bring up days. My goal is any house I go to, I want to have a bidet.
You need a bidet. No, we love bidets. We talked... Who else? Justine? Michaela. Somebody.
Justine.
We were talking to Justine about bidets. She said that she's going to get bidets for her new apartment.
Because she said, even Dakota, like the Tushy brand.
Yeah.
I said, yes, get the bidets.
Yeah. We're big bidet fans. Tushy. Sponsor us.
Seriously.
No,
I'll
seriously.
go so hard to talk about a
so
bidet.
hard. I love
Stop talking about it right now.
Okay, sorry.
Pay us, and then we'll talk about it.
We won't say another word until we get the money.
That watch us, pay us.
Well, it's more than
Oh
that.
my gosh.
What's next? We have to have an outline because, again, it's been
a long time. Well, you called me Pookie.
Hi, Pookie.
Do you want to talk about, like... Oh, I petitioned to graduate.
Yay!
I graduate in April.
Yay!
I have been putting on job applications that I've already graduated.
I literally did the same thing.
Because...
You're done. By the time
I'm
they get
done
back to
with
you,
my
you're done.
concentration.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
all my
exactly
psychology classes are done.
That's
so
exactly it.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. That's
far
what
as
I
I'm
did the
concerned.
same thing. I was like, yep.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Then I got my email that was like, go petition to graduate.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it because I'd forget if I didn't.
Absolutely.
And then I looked at my like program evaluation where like, because I want to see what classes I had left, and it said my like estimated graduation date was then next October. So I emailed my advisor and I was like, hey, this is wrong, right?
Right.
And she was like, yeah, that's messed up for some reason. Like, you're still graduating in April. And I was like, sick, because I got so scared.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you.
I'm so excited to be done. And then I'm not going to know what to do.
Nope.
Because see all those books?
Yep.
I already read.
Yep. Yeah.
What do I do now?
Another one.
Yeah. What have you been reading?
You've been reading Throne of Glass.
I have, but what have you been reading?
Not that.
You want to talk about
I've been
what
trying. I've been writing.
And that's all. So I have one book left in the Throne of Glass series.
Yeah, I read the first one on the plane.
Once you get this, the next one you're going to read is good. So I read it.
I started it, and I liked the beginning. I got pulled into so many other things.
I read it, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and then Assassin's Blade, which if you're into the series, the bookish things at all, you'll get. Assassin's Blade is technically like book
prequel
0.5, and then it's supposed to be 1-2 after that, but I read that one third, and I liked that. I think you'll like that. But I just finished the tandem read. It was so good. I didn't like Tower of Dawn. If I didn't do it in the tandem read, I don't think I would have finished it.
She was very vocal about that.
When am I not?
True.
It was like Silver Flames. All over again. The first 3 books, I'm happy that I read the physical copy. But those 2 bigger books, Air of Fire and Queen of Shadows, I can't see from there. I think it's Queen of Shadows. I did those audiobooks, and I think that was a nice like break from it.
Yeah.
But the people that read them, the narrators, they did really good. So I think you'd like them for any of the books.
It's not dramatized?
No, not yet.
Or graphic audio, right? What? Same thing.
Yeah, I just listened on Audible. And I have the last one ready to listen on Audible.
Well, because I was rereading, but using audiobook of the ACOTAR series.
Which
because
we got 2 of our friends to read ACOTAR.
Yes, we have.
And
it's all so canon.
It's so funny to witness everything because, like, our one friend would text us, and then we'd text each other separately and be like, we can't say anything, we can't talk, we can't do it. And then
now we have a group chat between the 3 of us while the other one.
Because she finished, and now our other friend just finished the first book. Did she start the second one yet?
I don't know.
I'm gonna beat her.
Well, yeah.
She needs to read it.
The second one. No, I don't think she started it.
The best one.
I'm glad that she did audio to get through the first one, though. Yeah, text her right now. Because audio is good, and the graphic audio is really good. I will say, first spicy scene.
Sorry.
So I'm going to do a little interjection here. We use the site Captivate. And we write our notes on, like, the layout of, like, what we're going to talk about. And Bri. I'm set to... It's you. No, I have no people. Oh, it switched to Do Not Disturb.
Because I'm special. It's actually really not good because, like, you let me come through and I let you come through, but if I need to not be distracted, you're the person I need to not respond to, but I refuse to remove you.
Yep.
What if I miss something?
But, like, what if she like needs me to do something? I don't know. No, I like went in there and I wrote notes for this episode, and she goes, hold on, I have to go reorganize it because she's not used to me going into it, and writing things down is typically what she does. So now I'm not allowed to anymore.
Because she wrote it her way and it's wrong.
Yep. But we're fine.
It's fine.
It's all fine. What do you have to tell me? Now I need to tell me.
I have 2 things that are just...
See?
But she can't look at it before because then I can't get her reaction
if
on the
it's
podcast.
any consolation, it is all so blurry.
I can't see because I don't make
Yep. Precisely.
The first thing I just wanted to say, which I know you saw it, is I listen to other podcasts and they all have mouth noises and it makes me feel so much better. But something happened a couple weeks ago and it's just so stupid of me.
Oh, no. Wait.
No.
I don't know anything.
I literally wrote down, I heard a bunch of cheering one night and immediately thought, oh, there must be a cornhole tournament. Why?
Cornhole? Why cornhole?
I don't know.
Hold on.
But it's a thing. They're a thing. They're real. I know they're real. But why I immediately went... I live by a school. It was probably a football game.
Well, yeah, but where are there cornhole
They're true
tournaments?
because my cousin's boyfriend plays professional cornhole. I don't know if it's professional, but it's like...
If it's not backyard, it's
close
probably
enough.
professional.
Yeah. But my brain, it must be like the seriousness in which I thought, oh, it must be a cornhole tournament. It was so immediate, and it made me like, I laughed out loud because what?
Wild thing
What
to think.
happened?
You know,
I've been holding on to that for so long.
Well, I'm shocked. That's something that, like, typically you
We
would
were
have texted
talking
me.
about recording the podcast again,
Oh,
so I
you're like,
immediately
no, this
wrote
is-
it down.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was. They're good.
Stop it.
I woke up at 5 to go to the gym.
So, we have each other's locations.
We do.
And I don't sleep ever.
Nope.
So I'll be like just falling back asleep in the morning and I get a notification of like, Greta left her house. Right as I'm falling asleep, and it makes me so mad. And I can turn it off.
Yeah,
I just haven't.
Yeah. Okay, you figured out how?
No. I haven't looked into it. I know I can't. I get no other notifications. Like I have my mom's location too, and she works
Interesting.
nights sometimes too. So
You know, I try to leave my house by 5:35 and get to the gym. This morning I worked out for 2 hours.
I wake up at 9 o'clock.
I wish.
You get up so early and you don't sleep either. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, I'm dying.
You said I'm not okay.
Oh, literally in pain.
You said I'm exhausted.
Physically, emotionally. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Where's your meds?
Oh, messing me up, man. Still not good. I have to go get my blood work done in like a week.
That's good though.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be like, no, let's drop them. But then,
Please.
But then, like, I get into that really unhealthy thought process with food because, okay, I've lost quite a bit of weight since the last time we spoke, friends, and half of it, I've lost a third of it in the last month because of my meds. And the first week I was on my meds, I lost 5 pounds in 3 days because I took them incorrectly.
Yes, but also she removed a bloating piece of food from her diet.
I did.
Her body's working correctly.
Yeah.
She's working out.
Yeah.
You're burning things the way you should.
Yeah, and this is fine. Like, that's...
She's doing very healthy things, and she's stressed about it.
Yeah.
Because she's herself.
Yeah. First couple weeks was bad. Then it was fine. And then, like, all that... But the other day, I weighed myself... I happened to weigh myself 2 days in a row, and I didn't lose any. And I've been on a steady decline since starting these meds. And I literally said, oh shit, like out loud, because I felt my brain start to like be like, oh no, you need to take more medicine so you will lose more weight so it'll be quick again. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, he's like, no.
And so I told Rebecca, our therapist, this.
Hey, Rebecca.
I was like, I'm Rebecca. I can feel my like relationship with food getting bad again.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. I feel better about it. It's not... it's fine.
It's just like your brain goes, hey, you have this opportunity to do this really unhealthy thing and you should totally do it. And you're like, why?
Yep.
Why?
Yep. Those first 3 days on these meds, I was like, oh, I'm in the deep dark place again.
Oh.
And I told...
I really just dove into that.
I was like, I just went cannonball. Like...
Yeah, it's like some days you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. What if I just didn't eat this meal?
Yep. Yeah, my relationship with food suffered for a little while. It still kind of does, but it's just because I'm learning a new diet.
Yeah.
Figuring out what that means. But I have our good friend, and
Oh, yeah.
she's a nutritional dietitian, and she, like, just because she was willing to help me, literally wrote me an entire, like, 11 page.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was
like,
so nice.
meal plan. No, so that helped a lot. So now I have, like, guidance on, like, meals. So if I feel stuck, I know I have a resource
That's super.
to look for a meal.
Was very nice of her.
Yeah. And that way I can, like, okay, well, that's a meal idea. I have these ingredients. I can, like, do a version of this.
Yeah.
And I do eat a lot of salads, but it's been very refreshing.
Yeah. I love a good salad.
Because I'm, like, typically, like, a quick toast or, like, sandwich girl.
Yeah.
And now
grab
I can't.
And go.
Yeah. But I did get gluten-free bagels, and I need to try and let Brip know if they're good, because they're a brand she hasn't tried. Because they're never available where she is.
Do you want me to make you buffalo bagels?
Oh shit, I will try one, and I will bring them
Okay.
next weekend.
You don't have to, but I'd make you buffalo bagels.
Oh my god.
So the thing with Brip is she's allergic to gluten, so she can't use, like, my air fryer.
I use my air fryer.
But yeah, I was going to say, if you're okay with it, then I'm still going to throw them in.
I used my air fryer on gluten-free chicken patties. Like, they're gluten-free breaded chicken patties, which were not good. I compare everything to the gluten version of it. I had gluten-free pasta for dinner. Yeah.
That has to be really specific, because, like, the colored...
Tricolor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rotini?
Yep. Rotini.
Those are good.
Those are
I
good.
didn't really taste a difference with that one. I don't think there's the tricolored ones, but...
I had spaghetti. It was like the Bonza brand.
I don't like the bow tie.
No. And like
I don't like the brown rice ones.
No, I had like
but
the
I
chickpea.
like the chickpea ones.
We had chickpea. It wasn't bad if I added enough salt.
It was noticeable.
But it was not regular pasta.
Yeah.
You know?
You're just gonna have to... Your palate's gonna adjust to it.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm just avoiding anything that actually would have had gluten in it originally, so I don't have to compare. Mm-hmm. Just like, you know what? It's fine. What really sucks, I went to a wedding, couldn't have any dessert. Cookies, cake. It was a really sad weekend.
We're doing cookie baking.
Yeah.
You can have oats, though, right?
Yes.
You can make, like, no bakes.
I think so. I don't know, because I have to get gluten-free oats sometimes. Like, I think it
probably depends on the oats.
But anyways, because, like, some oat milk is made with, like, a flour, and it's the flour.
That's so stupid.
It's so fucking stupid. That's why I just went almond milk. It feels like a safer bet.
Yeah.
But, like, Oatly it's gluten-free.
That's good.
And most things will say it, or if I just kind of look for wheat. I'm sure there's more things I should be looking for in, like, the ingredients. But if it says, like, contains wheat, I know I can't eat it, you know. Because there's some things it's not going to say gluten-free, but it doesn't contain wheat. But they just can't say it's gluten-free because it was made in a facility with gluten.
Yeah, because if there's gluten allergies, then it still was around that.
Yeah. Like, I don't have that.
Right.
I've cross-contaminated plenty of times. Fine.
Yeah.
My antibody could be attacking my thyroid. I don't know.
Just a little bit.
But just a little bit. Just a little scratch. It's not an attack.
A pinch.
Just a little bit. Anyway, what's next? Enough about me.
The DA of LA County went to a judge today to get the Menendez brothers resentenced.
Hell yeah.
I know I told you that. But I'm very excited about it.
It's so great.
And they could get out on parole.
That's crazy.
Like, as soon as they finish up the resentencing. They were not in the same prison, like, this entire time. They went to prison in 96. Their trial started in 1993. I think they went to prison in 1996. So, since then, they've been in separate prisons up until this year, like, a couple months ago.
So the Menendez brothers, they... Can you synopsis it in a very
blunt and very short? They murdered their parents, but their dad was sexually assaulting them for their entire lives, and their mom was just like, okay,
enabling it.
And she also, I believe, emotionally abused them, if not physically abused them. And one day they feared for their lives and killed their parents.
And then they were tried and sentenced. How old were they when that happened?
When the murders happened, they were either 18 or 19 and 20.
Okay.
I think it was 18 and 20.
I don't know why every time I would hear that story, I pictured them as young.
Well, I mean, it happened their whole lives. Like,
yeah.
So, like, they were still children.
Yeah.
They didn't know any better.
Well,
and then
that type of trauma on somebody, it stunts your mental development. So many people are like, they did that. They served their time.
Right,
like,
and I don't think they shouldn't have gone to jail at all.
No.
I think they could have gotten some sort of something, like...
I think they should have gone to a home.
Years.
Yeah, I think that they should have gone to, like, in...
Realistically,
yeah,
they would never get into a home.
No.
They'd serve time.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, in a justice system that made sense, they should have gone to some sort of center, some sort of home to get rehabilitation, to get mental help, like... serve time in a productive way,
in like an institute of some kind, not
but like
prison.
They've been very productive in prison. Like, they've been very helpful. They've done many programs to like help other people, and it's like
they're not evil people.
No, they literally just, they would have died that day if their if they didn't kill their parents.
And so it's just like, it's that,
and our justice system's a joke.
Yep, it is. Vote.
Not that I don't think anyone really has any plans to fix the justice system right now.
There's
but
a lot of other things that could be fixed.
Steps.
No, it's like that. So sorry. It's like you see those things and you think, or like the story of the one woman killing her rapist, and she was sentenced.
Young girl.
She was a young girl killing her rapist, and she was sentenced to prison or for time, and it's like. Because I think...
It's because it's almost like if you kill without reason, you're more likely to get out than if you have a good reason. Because then it's not manslaughter anymore. It's murder.
It's
first or second degree murder.
Yeah, and it's... What's the...
Premeditated. People like the Menendez brothers of like... They've been raised this way. They don't know right from wrong. They're telling their cousins this thing, but they're like, I don't think you're supposed to know this, so please don't share this. And the cousins are like, Like, you grow up with this, in your world, you're like, is this right?
This is right.
And then all of a sudden you're being threatened and put in danger, and you don't feel safe even less than you already did. You're like, okay, well, this is my one option.
Yeah, this is out.
What are they going to do? Run away?
Right. There's no running away.
Sometimes you can.
Right.
But this is a very, like, extreme situation of, like... And well, freaking... Did you see Brianna Chicken Fry?
Yeah.
They should just run away. Like, that's crazy. Like, she said other stuff and whatever, but...
Brianna Chicken Fry also was... a victim blaming
her friend,
her quote unquote best friend.
That's crazy.
And the best friend's like, it's not my fault, and she goes, I'm not saying it's your fault, and then continued to say it was her fault,
and then said how it traumatized her. Don't get me wrong, like if something happened to you, like,
and you were searching,
and I was worried for you, of course I'd be traumatized, but I'd be like, hey, you're okay, great. What do we need to do for you?
Yeah. What's going on?
I'll talk to my therapist about my problems with your trauma.
I'm not gonna project my no.
That's victim blaming.
That is victim blaming. We don't do that here. And like, no, it's you don't. And the thing is, like you said, if that's all they've known, they know it's bad. They realize it's hurting them, but.
Like, they're in pain.
They don't realize their house is on fire if you were born into the fire.
Right.
I'm so happy that they are going to... That just somebody's fighting for them.
Well, and this DA has gotten 300 other people resentenced.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I watched a whole press conference.
Good for you.
Yesterday. It was great.
No, you would.
Loved it.
I saw it on TikTok Live.
Yeah, I had it on TikTok, and then I went to YouTube, and then I put it on the TV. I was like, this is what I'm watching today.
This is it.
It was great.
I love that. Well, no.
It's Hell Week.
It's Hell Week!
We watched the first 2 episodes of Hell Week.
If you don't know what Hell Week is, Sam and Colby?
Sam and Colby?
They're our friends. They're not.
They're not. They should be.
That is like my toxic trait, is that I believe that just about any celebrity, if given the opportunity, I could be friends with them.
No, very genuinely, I think I'd very much enjoy hanging out with Sam and Colby.
We'd vibe.
1,000%.
So well.
They can come on our podcast.
What if?
Segue.
Hear me out. Our little town has some wait, hold on. Let me restart. They were an hour away.
An hour away. At some point for something.
Yes. An hour away.
An hour away.
And so, hear me out. Which again, that location being as close to us as it is kind of wild.
We want to go.
Yeah, we should go. I suggested breaking and entering. Bri was the logical one. We're not going to put that
in the podcast.
I mean, no.
We're not going to post that online. It's a place you can pay to go. We can't break into that.
No.
It's abandoned.
I leave
then maybe.
Anyway, they were so close. And you know what? Our town has spooky haunted places. So
there's like 3 that we have listed that I've now realized I don't want to say what they are.
Yeah, I also thought the same thing. But there are a few spooky haunted places. So
if this reaches Sam and Colby.
If Sam and Colby, you happen to be listening to your favorite podcast of these 2 random women talking.
Us.
Sam, while you're out on your runs.
All right. That was a little creepy. That was strange. This was the line, Greta. That's the thing we say to each other.
I forgot.
Not on the podcast. But yeah, Sam, while you're out on your runs.
No! Okay, so while you're listening to your favorite podcasters, yap. Just take into consideration that we have locations that could be fun.
I feel like our town is pretty haunted.
Oh, and it's also
like
just
a little secret haunted.
I think so. I also think that we have that cemetery as well.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. Mm-hmm. I've had experiences in 2 of the places that we mentioned. Mm-hmm. Our town's haunted.
If that was a weird cut, it's because we cannot.
We've said so many things.
We just said a lot of locations.
We don't want people that might watch this in the future or that don't know us to know where we are.
No. Unless
safety. Unless
we're on a Sam and Colby video.
Sam and Colby.
And they come to us and we're like, this is our home.
Not our home, but our town.
Not our home. Right. We could... No, we're not going to go to my parents' house. But that's probably where I got my attachment.
We can go in the woods.
Ooh.
Those are not identifiable.
No, they are not.
But I don't want to fall down the ravine. I genuinely don't know if I'd be more scared if I saw, like, a full, like, apparition or a black mass.
I haven't seen a full apparition other than the little boy legs.
Both. But I didn't know the apparition was an apparition. Apparition? Yeah. I sounds wrong.
Apparition, I think. I don't know.
I didn't know it was a ghost afterwards. Mm-hmm. But I think the black mass is worse because it could be literally anything.
The black mass was worse for me, personally, because mine was, it was a size thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it can get huge and just, it like creeps more. Yeah.
Like the darker than dark.
Yeah.
Because that was the wildest thing about this black mass on our porch.
How do you see a black mass in the dark?
In the dark. But like I did.
It's darker.
I saw it on my parents' freaking porch. It was this terrifying feeling. Sam and Colby, if you would like to come investigate, I have no idea where if my parents' house was built on anything, because it was just woods when they bought that land. But like I am sure there's something there. I got an attachment there, and that little boy still follows me around to this day.
Yeah, we're both very haunted.
So I'm just saying it might be fun. Not like for our school situation.
No, that's so sick.
But if you're ever looking for a little... No, you just need to get a filler video in.
Yeah, we'll be your filler video.
We just want to be friends. I think we'd be such good friends. I think we'd
be great friends.
We'd vibe so well. It's my toxic trait.
We're great at yapping, so if you need to ever fill space...
Yeah, we are.
We can do that.
I'm also really, really uncomfortable whenever I'm being filmed.
I'm excited to see... Why do you point it out? I try and move on from it. Did you see the TikTok I sent you where it was like physical affection friend and the friend that doesn't want to be touched? She just like jumped on her back and the friend just like existing still. Like,
is that what I gotta do? I will never.
You can, but I just won't.
It makes
like when
me
Frankie
more uncomfortable.
tells Joe that he misses him, and Joe sometimes says it back. That's the video that's why she's Frankie and I'm Joe.
Except Bri will tell me she misses me.
Sometimes. She does. Usually when I need attention. It's just a ploy to get attention.
Anytime Bri will randomly text me something like bark, bark.
That's for different reasons.
I still asked you if you needed
That's
attention.
when I'm protecting you. It's like when Greta says she has other friends. That's when she gets bark, bark. Bark, bark. Oh
It's
my
just all
God.
so good. Man.
I was gonna say something.
I'm sorry. Hell Week. Hold on. Revert back here.
Oh, I'm
It's Hell
so
Week.
excited to see Chris and Selena.
Mhm. I'm so excited. By the time this video is posted, ideally this podcast will be posted same day. If it might be after. But at this point,
Sunday?
we haven't watched it. Because
No, I'm
Sunday
so
is when it
excited.
comes out.
Yeah. I hate that it wasn't today, though.
I hate it. I know.
Went and saw their movie.
We did!
That was fun.
That was so fun. And it's just opening them up to continue expanding. Yeah, they're going to run out of haunted places to go to eventually.
No.
No?
The world's so big.
It is. Like where we live.
But, like,
Yeah, we saw the movie.
watching their movie was fun because, like, everyone in the theater, it was just such a good vibe. Like, we were sitting next to these two girls, and they were just, like, reacting how we were laughing at what we were.
What did I say? Because Austin literally said, like I got shushed by Austin.
I
But
got
it-
shushed by Austin.
Yes, but I said something and made the girl laugh, but then Austin's like, shh, because then you said something. I was like, I made them laugh. I can't remember. It was great because they were all there. You don't go see a Sam and Colby movie if you don't know who Sam and Colby are.
Yeah, it's the whole vibe of, like, you're gonna laugh at their
Yeah.
ghost hunting
Because
movie.
it's Sam and Colby.
I just loved the vibe.
I loved the vibe. I loved being in there. It was just a bunch of people who liked Sam and Colby.
Yeah, and there were so many, like, different kinds of people, but I love that we were next to two other girls
Yeah.
that
made
were
it a
just,
little
like,
easier.
hanging.
Yeah. No, so Hell Weekend, like, they bought for our school.
So sick.
And, like, now I just need this last episode.
I know. And I'm gonna watch them over and over and over.
I need to watch the first two
It's
again.
crazy how, like, they're, like, comfort shows almost.
Yep. Nope, they are. Absolutely. It is. And it's...
I want for our school merch.
I just
And
want...
All My Friends Are Dead.
Okay.
Those are so sick. The black one with the pink lettering.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
So, the one t-shirt that they keep wearing is Someone Here With Us.
Yeah.
They only have it as a crop.
Yeah.
And I'm mad. I was like, buddy, where are you wearing a full length? If you're going to wear your merch, you better be cropped.
It's his merch.
Please give me a regular size t-shirt. I just want that.
I do like the Hello I'm Possessed ones too.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are cool.
No, it's great merch. I want the Farrar, like,
Yeah. Just like school
t-shirt.
merch.
Yeah, it's great. No, we love them. Come to our town. I woke up at 5. What's next?
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah.
This was
and
good.
We might keep recording. No promises.
Make no promises. I feel like every time I sit in this goddamn futon, I'm just going to slowly fall out of it.
Bye, Greta.
Oh, that's what we do? Bye, Bri.